Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to give you a little bit of tour in this art store in Fukuoka. So I went here with my son and he was sleeping, so that's good news for me. So I was really surprised when I went in because I chanced upon the launch of the Holbein granulating watercolors. This set is not yet available online, so you can only find this in physical stores in Japan. So they have a testing area which was really great. I was able to try out one color, so you can see the granulating properties here. I added a bit more water. It's actually my first time to try out granulating watercolors, so I tried to add more water just to let the pigments separate, so you can see the green and blue color there. It's really very beautiful. So when you enter the art store, it looks like this from the entrance. So they have a lot of brands, and I also chanced upon the launch of Kusakabe single pigments. So you can see here, it's crazy, they have 3 kinds of Potter's pink. So here, this is one of the boxes. This is their cool tone box. It's 3,520 Japanese yen per box with 6 colors. They also have a wide range of Holbein watercolors in individual tubes and also in sets just like this. They even have the biggest set, I think, in 108 pieces. And then here, I think these are the gouache. And they also carry Schminka, but I think Schminka here is a bit more expensive compared to ordering online in the US or in the UK. So I also forgot to show you guys, there's another set of single pigment from Kusakabe. So this is their staining set, but I did not get it anymore. And then I'm just showing you some of the washi tapes that I use. This is an interesting palette from Holbein, so you can see the detachable pans. You can switch around the colors in your palette. So these are 3,000 plus Japanese yen. And then I saw this palette cleaner to clean your ceramic palettes or maybe plastic palettes as well. Then they also have a lot of brushes. This is the Kusakabe brush. It comes in a travel brush form. It's a synthetic brush and I love the clear acrylic handle. Next, this is the Kisho brand in the bottom. You can also see the Boku Undo paints that I have featured in my channel before. So here are some of the brushes. It's not as extensive compared to Sekaido. And this is the Suri combing brush, the famous brush that I have been using. It's actually used for stenciling and not really for painting, but I thought that it's a cool brush, so I use it for painting. And I also found this brush, which I think is great for adding some texture. So here I'm just filming myself while looking at stuff while my son was still sleeping. You can see his head right there, and it's really great that he was sleeping because I was able to browse through a lot of items. But eventually he woke up and I had to leave. I forgot to show you guys the palette of Kisho. It looks like Kuretake Gansai Tambi. I actually bought this set of 24. I also saw this really cool paint. It's the same Kisho paint but in a porcelain palette. I think it was kind of cute, so I actually got one. And then these are some materials for making paint. So they also sell some pigments. And I saw these inks. These are metallic inks. I did not get it anymore since I already have metallic ink from Kuretake. So they also have different Japanese brand of watercolor papers. Next, I saw this big brush. I think it's used for calligraphy, but it just looks very interesting. And then I also saw this white Ibis paper. So it's like a thick board, but the paper here is watercolor paper. Like I mentioned, they sell pigments here. I wasn't able to grab any pigment, but I kind of wish I did. So I actually went back on another day. It was the flight back home and I decided to just drop by. I was surprised that there was another table for testing. This one is for the Kusakabe single pigments. So it's really great that they have a testing area so you can swatch the colors before buying them. And I think this is the Potter's Pink Pale. So it's quite interesting that they have 3 shades of Potter's Pink. So this time around, my in-laws were with us, and so I was really able to go through most of the stuff in the art store because they took care of Avery while I was in the art store. This looks like paint spray to me, so I'm really excited to try it out. And then again, this is the testing area for the new products. And so I ended up getting 2 boxes of the new Kusakabe single pigments. They also carry the Winter and Newton paints, and I think they also have the Holbein half pans. Then here I'm just choosing some more of the Kisho paints. So I chose a lot of pastel colors because it wasn't included in the set that I bought. I was so thrilled to have found this set. It's a Sumi ink watercolor from Kisho brand. I actually found this on Amazon, but it doesn't ship to the Philippines, so I'm so happy I found it in the physical store. There are a lot more metallic paints here, but I decided not to get some. Here is the set of Kisho paints that I bought individually. Now this looks interesting. It's a round watercolor paper, so I actually got one. It looks like the shape of a coaster. And then they also have a lot of pastels here that you can buy individually and also in boxes. There's also Eco Line and then some more of the Holbein paints. There are definitely more stuff in the art store that I wasn't able to cover. I hope that you enjoyed this quick tour of the shop. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye!